Good evening. Happy, what's this, Wednesday, hump day? For those at work, thank you for coming out today. Welcome to the wonderful city of Hawthorne. I'm Vaughn Norris, city manager for the city of Hawthorne. One of the lucky guys in the world to be able to work under the leadership of Mayor Vargas and our elected officials, great residents, great friends, get great neighboring cities. Today's a great day. We're going to review the 12 months of our success in the city of Hawthorne. We've had a great year. We're very excited to have you here. I want to thank our donors, South Bay Ford, LA's L Works, our coffee individuals over there, J League Architecture. They're all sponsors that help put this event together. And also like to give a big hand to the creation of the lab for doing our AV system. Thank you. Thank you. Great partners with the city. With that being said, we're going to get started with our show today. We have our mayor, Honorable Mayor Alex Vargas. With that being said, if I could have everyone stand as we introduce a Hawthorne Police Department Honor Guard. Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Thank you. If I can have our Housing Director, Kimberly Mack, lead us in an invocation. Thank you.
Good evening. If you could please bow your heads. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for the opportunity to be here tonight. Thank you for this perfect weather for this event to remember all that the city has done over the last 12 months. We thank you for giving the staff the intellect to carry out all the projects that have been done, for the sacrifices that were made to ensure that the residents have a great opportunity to live a great life in the city of good neighbors. I pray that you touch everyone here, bless them for the year to come, that we can all partner and work together to make the city even greater. We pray this tonight. Amen.
Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for coming out. Once again, it's going to be an exciting presentation. This city is moving in the right direction, and we're ready to continue to build on that foundation. I would like to introduce Los Angeles County Deputy Fire Chief William Mayfield. If you can come up, please.
Good evening, and thank you, Mr. City Manager. First off, I'd like to welcome all our city officials and dignitaries. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. Also, it makes me feel like I'm coming back home. This was the first battalion chief assignment I had in the city of Hawthorne, so it makes me feel like being at home. So thank you very much. Alex Vargas's passion and love for the city of Hawthorne has led him to offer new, fresh ideas to fight crime and advance the city's economic renewal plans. Through his careful analysis of the issues at hand and the leadership based on integrity and transparency, Hawthorne is experiencing the positive change that it greatly deserves and needs. Mayor Vargas has been involved in the city for many years, first as a commissioner before joining the city council in November of 2009. In 2015, Mayor Vargas was elected by Hawthorne residents for his first term as Hawthorne mayor. In 2020, Mayor Vargas was elected to his second term and proudly continues to fulfill the needs of the people with constant consideration for the city's best interest. In conjunction with the work Mayor Vargas does within the city of Hawthorne, he also currently works as a physics professor at El Camino College. In addition, he has been teaching math and science to incarcerated adults in the LA County jail system with the intent of reducing recidivism rates at the rates of this vulnerable population. At this time, please turn your attention to the video highlighting all the progress the city has made under Mayor Vargas's leadership.
Hi, I'm Mayor Alex Vargas, and this is our State of the City.
Please give a welcome to our honorable mayor of Hawthorne, Mr. Vargas.
How you guys all doing out there? I had some council member friend from another city ask me if I use ChatGPT to come up with the state of the city address, and no. I should have said yes, so in case I trip on something, I could have blamed it on ChatGPT, right? Thank you, Deputy Chief Mayfield, for being here, taking time out of your day to be here with our community. Thank you for all that you do to protect us. Thank you. So let's give a big round of applause to the Chief. I must admit, the city now is very different when I took office 14 years ago. For one thing, I had a lot less gray hair. But like they say, there's nothing like a good little bottle of medium brown can't do for your hair, right? I know I missed a couple spots, so excuse me if I did. But that's a small price to pay for the privilege of serving this wonderful community of Hawthorne. When I became mayor of Hawthorne, our goal as a whole entire city council with my colleagues has been to serve this wonderful community. Our goal has been to transform Hawthorne into a place where not only businesses and residents thrive, but one that is a symbol of progress in the South Bay. Above all else, one of our greatest accomplishments has been the transformation of our city's image. That's been very important for us. Through our collective effort, we have successfully changed the way others perceive Hawthorne and have moved and killed and got rid of those outdated stereotypes. As I look around the room, I see familiar faces and new ones, all representing the diverse fabric of our city, as well as friends of the city. Each one of you has played a crucial role in making this city the vibrant and united community it is today. And on that note, welcome to the 2023 State of the City. Today, we celebrate the remarkable accomplishments that have led us to be known as a city of good neighbors. There's a reason for that motto. Hawthorne is more than just a city. It's a city of awesome people, and a lot of the residents are here today. Wonderful, beautiful people. And everybody cares deeply about the city and about the neighborhoods and their neighbors. Personally, I want to thank my mom and my dad who are here, Alejandro and Maria Vargas. They played a major role in creating the person that I am today. As new homeowners who proudly chose the city of Hawthorne as their foundation to start a home, they instilled in me a deep appreciation for the city and its values. As a strong Mexican-American family, they have introduced me to the importance of hard work and dedication, which has inspired me to work tirelessly for the betterment of the city of Hawthorne, together with my city council colleagues. I thank both my parents, my brothers John and Gerard, who's here, my sister Martha, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and my two nieces, and my nephew for being amazing examples of these ideals. So thank you, family. And I do have other relatives here today. I'll let you guys know as soon as we go through the elected official. Okay, so I want to make this is really important. I think for me, as a mayor of a city, it's very important to have friends. Not only friends within the community, but friends around in other municipal governments that surround us. It's important because we share ideas, we learn from each other. I mean, one of the cities has somebody taking notes on what to take over to her cities right there from Gardena. And I think my cousin from Paris also brought somebody too, right? So I want to start off by recognizing, this is going to take a little while, but to me, this is central. Ability for people to network and say hello to each other. I'm pretty sure every one of you got to meet somebody that you didn't know in the municipal government community. So if you didn't get to meet some of these people, now's your chance right after to say hello, okay, guys? We'll start off with Congresswoman Maxine Waters, who is represented by Blanca Jimenez and Field Representative Ari Ruiz. Former Congresswoman Laura Richardson. She's a candidate for state senate along with our colleague, Alex Montero. Senator Steve Bradford's office is represented by Jasmine Guerrero. Where is she? State Assembly member Tina McKinnon is represented by Haley Hutt. And we have Bell Council member Monica Arroyo. Where are you? Bell Council member Ali Saleh. My cousin, Stephen Vargas from the city of Brea. We also have Carson Mayor Lula Davis Holmes. Where is she? Hi, friend. Gardina's Mayor Tasha Serta. Gardena Mayor Pro Tem Mark Henderson, who was here earlier but had to leave to attend an emergency. So let's give a big round of applause for him. Our former Hawthorne officials, our emeritus group. We'll start off with Hawthorne Mayor Emeritus Guy Hawker. Hawthorne Mayor Emeritus Danny Juarez. Hawthorne Council Member Emeritus Gary Parsons. Hawthorne Council Member Emeritus Olivia Valentine. Hawthorne Council Member Emeritus Mike Talleda. We do have an intern here. In case for some reason you didn't check in, just raise your hand or just call her attention. She'll be walking up and down in a little bit, okay? And we'll mention your name at the appropriate time, okay? Okay, we're getting there, my friend. We're not done. We have a lot more friends than just that. Come on, listen. Lawndale Mayor Robert Pullen Miles. Lawndale Council Member Bernadette Suarez. Lawndale Council Member Shirley Cuevas. Hawthorne former Council Member Emeritus Nilo Michelin. El Camino Board Member Nilo Michelin. He's back there. Lawndale Council Member Pat Kearney. Linwood Council Member Juan Munoz Guevara. There he is. Los Angeles City Mayor Karen's Bass office is represented by Deputy Mayor Freeman. There we are. LA County Supervisor Holly Mitchell's office is represented by Araan. LA County Assessor's office Jeffrey Prang, his office is represented by Ian May. Where's Ian? LA City Council Member Emeritus Joseph Buscaino. Thank you for being here, my friend. Maywood Council Member Mayra Aguiluz. Maywood Council Member Frank Garcia, and I believe you're the mayor he's the mayor right now, right? That's right, he's the mayor. Let's give him another round of applause as mayor. Maywood Council Member Eddie De La Riva. And my cousin, Mayor of Paris, Michael Vargas. No, we're not trying to send a message, don't worry. My other cousins couldn't make it too, so I'm out. Redondo Beach Council Member Zaino Baghi. Where are you, my friend? He came with his baby daughter a little bit earlier. I think he might have had to take her back home. Torrance Mayor George Chen. Awesome. Water Replenishment District Director Rob Catherman. And our schools. We also have a lot of representatives from our local schools. Hawthorne Unified School District Superintendent Brian Markarian. Hawthorne School District Board Member Christina Chiappe. Hawthorne School Board Member Eugene Crank. And Centinela Valley Superintendent Stephen Nelman. So Simran will be walking up and forth, so if for some reason we didn't call you because you didn't check in, I'll have Simran just walked back up and forth so you can call her attention, okay? Does that sound good? So the part that's exciting about this whole thing is introducing the great team that we have here at City Hall. I mean, I might be presenting this information, but it's a team that makes this all happen. So I want to go ahead and start off with introductions of our team. Starting off with your city council team. Of course, that's me right in the middle, Alex Vargas, your mayor. I don't know if you knew that. Mayor Pro Tem Angie Reyes English. Let's give her a round of applause. She sends her regards. She couldn't be here today with us. David Patterson, our council member, colleague. Please stand. And stay standing, sir. Stay standing, okay? Alex Monteiro, our council member. Katrina Manning, our newest member to the City Council. Together, we've been able to do a lot of great things this past year and over these recent past years. So thank you guys for the teamwork. We also have our additional elected officials, Marie Poindexter Hornbach. She sends her warm regards. Dana Williams Hunter, our city clerk, ma'am. Awesome. Any city commissioners that we have here, please stand if you're a city commissioner. Let's give them a round of applause. City commissioners. Please stay standing if you could, just a little. The commissions that we have here in the city include the Civil Service Commission, the Parks and Recreation and Fine Arts Commission, the Planning Commission, and the Senior Citizen Commission, the Veterans Affairs Commission, and the Youth Commission. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy days, your busy weeks, and serving on these commissions. Very little rewarded, but the big reward is in what you see happen in the community. So thank you so much. I like this slide. City Manager Vontre Norris. And as you can see, our very happy police chief, Gary Tomatani. Very happy. And as you can see, Robert Kim, our city attorney, our bulldog. You don't want to mess with Hawthorne because he's going to take care of you. Yeah, he'll take care of business. Department heads. This is a great team. So when I call your name, please stay standing, guys and gals. We have Akbar Faroqi, Public Works. Felice Lopez in Finance. Greg McLean in Planning. Kimberly Mack in the Housing Department. Erica Lampkin in the Human Resources. Josh Armstrong in the IT Department. Chantel Dixon in Business Licensing. Kawana Bowie in Community Services. Guido Fernandez in the airport area. Eric Chavez in the Hawthorne Community Television. He's going to take a selfie of himself, so I don't know how he's going to do it with that big thing right there. But one thing I want to let you guys know, without these guys leading the boots on the ground, we wouldn't be able to have all the things that have happened here in the city happen. Our economic success and the continuance of our services that we provide to the community. So I also want to warn Gardena not to be poaching any of these people from us. They seem, okay, so we're going to keep a close eye. Thank you so much. One more round of applause. Any members of our city staff that are here? Any members of our city staff? They're out there working. They couldn't make it. Did we invite them? They're out there working. Let's give them a big round of applause. They are literally the boots on the ground. As a team effort, we got the people directing the traffic, and we got the people executing the plan. Without these people, we wouldn't be able to get these things done. They are the lifeblood of our city. Let's give them a big round of applause once more. Let's keep that right there, but something I don't think we were able to do earlier is to thank all the volunteers that put all their energy in putting this great event together. Please, all the volunteers, please stand. Stand, come on. It's been a combination of city staff, volunteers, and interns. I even have a volunteer. Stand up real quick. Simran, she's a volunteer. She doesn't get paid anything, getting internship experience. She used to be one of my students in my physics class at El Camino. All she did was simply ask me, is there an opportunity I can help you out? And that's what we're about, giving people an opportunity to help out. So let's give her and the rest of the team another round of applause. And she got an A. So that would have been pretty bad if she's, and she got a C. But you guys wouldn't like me after that. So something that's very important for us here in the city of Hawthorne, and something we're very passionate about, is bringing to City Hall a culture that revolves on these following core principles. As you can see, we have customer service, communication, and culture. City staff knows what this is about because they've been experiencing these past few years. But we want to let you know that that's the core of what we as a city want to make sure that we keep moving our city forward with those principles guiding us. With the support of our city manager, we have been able to cultivate a comprehensive staff training program that embodies these principles. We are fortunate to have a great staff that shares this vision with us and that wants to accomplish great things each year. Our Hawthorne Police Department, and I'm sorry, Gardena, I'm sorry, Torrance, and I'm sorry, Compton, and everybody else. Our police department is the best. Let's give it up for our police department. Even though one of my high school classmates is the chief over there in the Gardena, but it's a team effort, regional effort, but we're very proud of our department. But let's tell you why we think our police department stands out very much. As you can see, they're led by Chief Gary Tomatani and Captains Eric Lane and Chris Port. They've done a lot of great things this year. And these are a few of the things, about 3 different major things that I think represent what they've done. They've had an employee recruitment incentive program based on incentives that have attracted 4 outstanding new officers to join our ranks, strengthening our police force. Additionally, our commitment to the well-being of our youth is exemplified by the partnership we have established with the Hawthorne School District, with the SRO officer program, school resource officers. And that's something that I take personally as an educator myself because I know how important it is to keep our students safe. Is Medical Director Joe Nakagawa here? Did he come? Okay, he's not here, but I just want to let you guys know that Dr. Nakagawa will continue to provide invaluable services for the next 3 years as a sworn officer within the Hawthorne Police Department and as a doctor. What is he doing, you ask? Is that he's fusing law enforcement duties with emergency trauma medicine. So basically, you don't have to wait. We still need you for a lot of things, LA County Fire Department. But the first you well know that within the first minute or 2, that's when we need to have immediate response when you're dealing with some traumatic incidents. And that's why we have employed Dr. Joe Nakagawa to be able to help us in that area. The city of Inglewood has even joined us in recognizing the expertise of our medical director. So that's an awesome thing that we're very proud of. Let's give a big round of applause to Dr. Joe Nakagawa and our police department. What are the plans for the future? The city has recently purchased a fixed-wing airplane, not a helicopter, a fixed-wing airplane, which is equipped with advanced IR camera technology that can see up to 10 miles. Like we can see what's going on in Carson when Mayor Lila Davis Holmes is walking out of her house, getting in her car. See if she woke up in the morning or something. I'm equal opportunity. I'm lining them all up, guys. Don't worry. Some of you guys are all next. No, but you can see really far distances. So if we're over here, they're flying above us, you can literally see all the way to Carson, past Gardena, Compton, etc. Okay, all around. So that's a really useful tool. And it's an asset that we are certain that will make Hawthorne safer and help our region as well through our regional partnerships. Strategic training in key areas will be offered to improve our police officers' ability to de-escalate situations and understand implicit bias when dealing with the public. And we know how critical that is right now. We want to make sure our officers are trained. Get ahead of anything that might happen, right? Our police department plans to implement an automated parking enforcement system. This groundbreaking solution will revolutionize parking availability in our city and ease the daily frustrations of finding a parking space. And you guys know here in our city how we need to make sure that we tackle this parking situation. And we have other things that I'm going to talk about that are already addressing that. We are also proud to announce the establishment of a new real-time information center that seeks to centralize Hawthorne's public safety assets. We're very proud of that effort. So this is the fun stuff, the community policing, making sure that the community is comfortable with their police department and knows that they can trust their police department, that there's interaction, there's a bond, there's friendship there. Our signature program, Coffee with the Cop, was established back in 2011 and continues to this day, further cementing, as I mentioned, the trust between our community and police department. This program has been exported to cities all over the U.S. and around the world, and I've seen it in Gardena too. But that's what it is. That's what it is, guys. Getting ideas from other cities. You guys are here. Anything we have that you could work in your cities, anything we see at some of your events, we bring over here. So definitely, people are taking this Coffee with the Cop serious around the world. Our Hawthorne Police Department continues to hold a plethora of interactive events that strengthen our connection between the residents and our city. There's many. There's a lot more than this. We have, in particular, I want to mention our bicycle team, community policing at its best, where we have our bike officers that are out in the community riding, less threatening than driving around in a police car, right? So they're able to communicate and connect with the residents, with the children, with people out on the street much easier. And then when they need to kick it into the next gear, they'll go and execute whatever emergency response they need to. We have National Night Out, which is common in other cities, but we enjoy ours in particular. Skates in the Park, the Power Project, the Canine Program, Movies in the Park, Popsicles in the Park. So let's give a big round of applause to our police department. This is actually something new here in our city where we're recognizing our relationship with the LA County Fire Department. Our partnership with the LA County Fire Department is very, very important. First, I would like to give a warm welcome to Deputy Chief William Mayfield for being with us today. Please stand, sir. If you stay standing real quick. We didn't get a chance to mention this, but he's been a deputy fire chief for the past year, and he's been a member of the LA County Fire Department for 34 years. Thank you so much, boss. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice. We'd also like to congratulate Fire Chief Anthony Maroney on his new appointment to the post of LA County Fire Chief. Let's give a big round of applause to them. And our whole fire department. Hawthorne currently has 3 fire stations. Station 160 is on Rosecrans Avenue near the Costco Shopping Center. We have Station 161, which is around the corner from City Hall on El Segundo. And we have Station 162, which is on Crenshaw Boulevard, bordering the Holly Park neighborhood, SpaceX, and the airport area in particular. And they're able to move from there to respond in that immediate area. So let's give another round of applause to our fire department for the 742 calls that they answer per month. That's a lot, so thank you guys. Our planning department, there's a lot of good stuff here. The city of Hawthorne is proud to be one of the only cities to have certified its housing element on schedule, and that's a big achievement. We as cities and city leaders know how hard that is, especially with all the requirements that are coming down from Sacramento. Okay, some that we like, some that we don't like. The department has worked hard to accumulate over $3.7 million in local planning and state grants. This wouldn't have been possible without the timely work of our planning team. The city of Hawthorne has been the home of SpaceX and Tesla since 2008. And everybody asks me, have you met Elon Musk? Yeah, I have met Elon Musk, and he's a really nice guy. They have 2,000 employees, that's a lot. And a lot of them have chosen to live here in the city of Hawthorne and to have their children going to school here in the city of Hawthorne and to be part of this community. SpaceX serves as a leading force in our city and has brought over $600,000 annually in fees since its opening. The city of Hawthorne also has the great privilege of having not only one Costco, but two Costcos. One is a regular wholesale center, and the other one is a business center to address the specific needs of our small business owners. Ring, we also have Ring that's owned by Amazon, and they've been part of our community since 2019. And they're literally right down the street here on El Segundo. That's where their offices are down here. Go down, I think, to Cordary, turn left. They've been around here, and they employ a lot of people from our community as well. And a lot of their employees have chosen to buy a home here, or rent, or form a family here in our city. Hawthorne also has a strong airport operation headed by Hawthorne Airport LLC. Both the entertainers and professional athletes land at our airport while performing at SoFi Stadium and the Forum. So, you guys hear about Taylor Swift? This is probably most likely literally where she landed. This is literally where she landed. No, I didn't get advance warning. No, I wasn't able to go say hi. We also have Han Solo, has his X-Wing fighter over here. That's right. Harrison Ford has his planes here also at the Hawthorne Airport. So that's the degree and magnitude of how important our Hawthorne Airport is, guys. I want to mention South Bay Ford. For this event, we want to thank Gary Primo and South Bay Ford for their unwavering support and financial sponsorship for this event. We want to thank them for being an integral part of our journey towards progress and prosperity. Keeping time over there? Hawthorne is also home to three amazing breweries: Common Space Brewery, Los Angeles Ale Works, and the new Tapville. I'm not surprised you are clapping about the breweries, but what about the stuff before? Thank you to Los Angeles Ale Works for the offerings that you had here today, your sponsorship, and the free samplings that our members here in the audience are very happy about. Let's give them a big round of applause and thank you. Our three breweries are an opportunity for the community to flourish and expand, and for you and I to relax, especially after a crazy council meeting, right? Our Public Works Department, they've been successful in completing about $10 million in capital improvements. Their dedication and expertise are the driving force behind Hawthorne's progress. Thank you to Congresswoman Maxine Waters. Can you please relay this to her? Thank her very much for all the federal money that she's brought to us to be able to make these things happen. Let's give a big round of applause to our Congresswoman. That's right. In the past year, our Public Works team has installed 600 new T parking spaces, bringing our total available spaces to over 3,000. And this is part of our solution to tackle the situation that we have for parking here in the community. We've started in specific areas in the city of Hawthorne, and if there's an area that we haven't covered, and if you, the residents who are here, don't have a T parking marked in front of their homes, please call us so that we can mark the space in front of your home, okay? And this is meant to be able to have set parking spaces so that one car won't straddle two possible parking spaces, right? We've seen that happen. They straddle the two parking spaces, and then when the girlfriend or the wife or whoever the relative is, then they move it and they squeeze it. So we want to be making sure that you know that you have that available to you. That's something that we're implementing. 330 street signs have been changed out or added here in the city of Hawthorne to help with the parking situation as well. We've also removed 26,000 square feet of graffiti. So we have a great graffiti removal program. And we've had 24 new speed humps in the neighborhood and school zones that have been placed, protecting our students and residents from reckless driving. So if you think that you need a speed bump in front of your house or on your street, let us know so we can evaluate it and get something done, okay? And we do have a lot of members from our community, so please spread the word on these things, please. Under the leadership of Akbar Faroqi, please stand, Akbar. Our Public Works team has successfully picked up a staggering 300 tons of bulky items from our city streets. 300 tons, that's a lot. But we're making sure that we're taking that stuff off the streets and not making it an eyesore so we can keep our city beautiful. We're doing also our part to keep the city clean the Hawthorne way, and that is why our city has partnered with the Clean Power Alliance, spearheaded by our Councilmember Alex Monteiro, thank you, sir, to offer access to 100% renewable energy, saving our residents thousands in electricity bills. Awesome. That's something to be happy about. But we can't put this all on the residents. We need to go green. We need to protect our environment and become a sustainable city. That's why we've installed 6 new EV charging stations at city facilities that make it easier for residents to charge their electric vehicles. And we all know how difficult, it's still a challenge to find charging stations. So we're trying to make sure that we help build the infrastructure to make electric vehicles a success in the future, right? Okay. Our housing department. Our housing department has implemented numerous emergency relief programs that have aided over 50 families through these challenging times. We know we had a need during the COVID time, but the need has persisted past that. There's been a definite need. We know how expensive the homes are to buy, how difficult it is to rent, skyrocketing rents, conflicts between tenants and landlords. So we've made sure that we've been able to help with that. We've also issued about $535,000 through the Emergency Rental Assistance Program, and we've aided Hawthorne businesses by helping with nearly $55,000 in emergency business assistance grants. So when problems between the tenants and the landlords exist, we've decided to host regular fair housing community workshops to help with that, to help with one-on-one meetings with mediators and being able to give tips and advice for both parties to come to a ready resolution and avoid conflict, right? We don't want that. We've also used $200,000 from the CDBG funding, federal funding, for many more additional community programs. This is a critical one, guys, something that we haven't talked about really in the past, but now that we have a grasp on the situation, we got a lot of things to report. A lot of successes you're gonna see right now. There's still members of our community that face the challenges of homelessness. That challenge is also faced by our neighboring cities throughout LA County, okay? So the Homeless Services Division stands at the forefront of our efforts. by offering three things: support, compassion, and solutions to those that are in need in the city. The city of Hawthorne has two remarkable programs that we created to tackle the homelessness issues, the unhoused issues. Many, several. The first one is the Bridge of Hope program, which consists of 12 pallet homes which provide interim shelter for unhoused individuals, offering a targeted stay of 90 to 180 days. It's not forever. We need to help them get out on their feet and help them out. We take pride in being one of the only cities in the South Bay to offer such a service, providing a safe space for those that are in need to find stability and hope. We have to do this with compassion. We can't neglect this issue. It's not going to go away. The next program that I want to tell you guys about is this Unhoused to Work program, something that I saw in the Midwest. Say, how can this be? How are they going to make this happen? So what the Unhoused to Work program is 10 paid positions for 10 weeks to those who are unhoused, who are homeless, to be able to take care of themselves, to contribute to society while helping themselves, right? We want to be able to lend a hand in a more permanent way. In addition, we also have 5 participants that are benefiting from customized classroom training for skills necessary to succeed. What's that saying that you can give somebody fish one day, but if you could teach them to fish, they'll eat for the lifetime, right? So that's part of what we're doing, putting this plan into effect. So the next thing that I want to share is something awesome that I'm very proud of and my city council colleagues should be very proud of. And I guess maybe today at the State of the City on reflection, you guys see what we've been doing and you guys see what kind of successes. When they talk about it in a city council meeting, it doesn't sink in. But now is your opportunity to be proud of what we've been doing, guys, okay? Stand up while I mention this, please, all 3 of you guys, please. Together with staff and my colleagues here, I'm proud to share that we have witnessed an incredible transformation. From 2020 to 2023, the homeless population in our city has seen a staggering reduction of almost 50%, guys. Let's give it up for this team. So together, with ideas from our council, our staff, and the residents of our city, homelessness is a thing of the past, and every resident has the opportunity to thrive. That is our goal. Thank you guys on that one. When you go through all this data, you just really think about, wow, man, we've really done some great things here. Our community services department. We understand that we always have to address our parks, our green space, making sure that we take care of these very sacred areas. We know how overpopulation, overdevelopment sometimes leaves you with little green space, right? And that's why we recently completed a remarkable $1.3 million renovation of Holly Park and a further $1.5 million renovation of Jim Thorpe and Holly Glen Park this year. With these upgraded facilities, these parks now stand as a true testament to our dedication to enhance the quality of life for all of our residents and all of our communities in all corners of our city of Hawthorne. But the investment doesn't just stop there. We have the renovation of Zella Davis Park, which is scheduled to begin in fall. And we also have the overhaul of our community and senior centers. My mom used to go to the senior center area and in the community center to have her women's club meetings, right? And that's been a $5.5 million investment, guys. And it's all been made possible by Assemblymember Tina McKinner. So we want to thank her for bringing in those state dollars. This past year, we have been able to hold 2 community cleanup events. And get this, during those 2 community cleanup events, you can't tell, but when you add up the details, they collected about 52 tons of waste and e-waste. So that's great. Let's give it up for our volunteers and our team. 52 tons. You can't imagine. Sometimes you can't put it into numbers, right? Now we did. We've also collaborated with the YMCA to serve 80 hot meals to seniors Monday through Friday. Through our partnership with the LA Dodgers Foundation, this program has equipped 250 youth with full uniforms and equipment. Our community partnerships have made it possible to host a series of special events that bring joy to our community. It's using city money, using city resources to give back to our community and to build joy and camaraderie with our community members. They deserve that and a lot more even. From the Touch a Truck to Jumper Fest event, right? Along with movies in the park, National Night Out, World Fest, our Service Provider Fair, our several Women's Month event, the Father's Day Bike Ride, and so many other events that the city has had and has been spearheaded by myself and my council colleagues. We've been giving back to the community and making our community members happy and just building a sense of friendship here, building a sense, continuing and expanding the concept of being a city of good neighbors. So let's give it up to our community, our volunteers, and our city council members for all making that happen, right? Our finance department, sounds boring, right? But it's a very critical area. Felice, do you have members of your team? Please stand. I want to recognize you in particular because you've been critical. And your team, do we have members of your team? Come on, Chantel, just stand up. Start looking at the screen there. We got some science people, some CPAs, accountants. We faced a lot of challenges in the past, but I can confidently say that we are moving in the right direction. And due to the diligent work of these ladies and their team and our city council and our rest of the city staff, we've been able to reach and develop an accomplished reputation. Since 2015 all the way to 2023, we've increased our cash balance by $77.1 million. That's a big deal. From 5 million to 77 million, an increase of 77 million. That's a lot. In fact, the city's cash balance has skyrocketed by an astonishing 1,500% from 2015 to 2023. That's a big deal. Yeah. Thank you, ladies. And you guys know that they say that the safe number is 20% of your annual budget, right? So we've done a lot more than that, right? So as we conclude tonight, it's very clear that our city is moving in a bold and transformative direction. We owe these successes to the concerted efforts of our dedicated department heads and our city staff, who have worked tirelessly to move our city forward. Through their collaborative effort and belief in our 5-year economic development plan, we've been able to do a lot of things. And as you can see right there, we have about 5 points that make up our economic development strategic plan. So you guys can take a little look at that, brief look at that. Is Greg McLean here and our city manager? Please stand, folks. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to both these gentlemen for their leadership on these vital issues. Let's give them a big round of applause. Together with the dedication of our community and our commitment to innovation, we will pave the way for a thriving future for the city of Hawthorne. And we can see the evidence of that already. But our journey doesn't end here. In fact, it marks the beginning of a new chapter for our city. I'm thrilled to announce that we are taking our progress to even greater heights with the construction of a new city hall. Check that out. What's behind door number 1? A new city hall. This modern and state-of-the-art facility will serve as the heart of our community. 250 additional underground spaces, an awesome viewing terrace, flex-use space with rooms for community rentals, open grass space, and a rose garden So I want to thank all of you guys for being here. We have Huntington Park Council Member Arturo Flores, who is here. We want to welcome him here to the city of Hawthorne. We did receive a proclamation from the County of Los Angeles, so we want to thank our supervisor for passing this along to us. So let's give her a big round of applause. Holly Mitchell's office.
Thank you. That was absolutely amazing. State of the City, Arturo Flores, City Council Member from this great city of Huntington Park. It's an absolute honor to be here tonight. And we wanted to take a chance to go ahead and present ourselves and actually recognize the mayor for an astounding job that he's done. So we're going to be presenting him tonight on behalf of myself, Mayor Marilyn Sanabria, and the entire city council for the city. We're presenting the mayor with a certificate of recognition. It's really nice. I fought to get the wooden one because they didn't want to give it to me.
So this almost concludes our State of the City. I'm really excited about the new City Hall. That's something that we're going to be discussing, and we're going to be getting the fine points ready on that. But I really want to thank every single one of you here that are here in the city, the residents, our friends from the neighboring cities, my city council member colleagues, our elected staff, our city staff, department head, city manager, city attorney, our happy police chief, and everybody for your big support that you have rendered to us. Your unwavering support and dedication are what make Hawthorne the exceptional city it is today. And I have no doubt that together we will achieve further greatness in the days, months, and years to come. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much.